Hey guys, it's Denver or Misty Valley Paramount. If you want to transform yourself into me from a boy, then definitely keep watching.
So for my foundation, I use Ben Nye cream stick like I always do with a damp sponge, and I put that over my cover eyebrows. I do have a tutorial on that. You should go watch it if you want to learn how to cover your brows. And then over the rest of my face, I made sure it was very smooth and all blended out as much as possible, including my lips. It's very important that you blend it down your neck into the rest of your skin, and also make sure your eyebrows are really well covered so that you don't need to do as much work after you've powdered. Very basic. Make sure you press, not pull or dust, powder into everything, and make sure you focus on your brows and make sure that you get them very well powdered, so that it sets any makeup that may be on top, as it tends to move a little more than the rest of the face. And also the lips. Don't forget the lips and down your neck. To create an eye shape like Cher has, I used a picture and I placed that in front of my picture and changed the opacity in Photoshop. If you don't do that, just really take a look and see how different hers is compared to yours and copy the difference. Don't copy what's the same. And then, yeah, I used contour color by e.l.f. I don't know what it's called. It came in a big set. And I also then used a dark burgundy color to darken the outside. I used a bronze kind of goldy color in the middle, and then I used a vanilla, similar to MAC's vanilla pigment on the inside, as well as white. And this is how I made my eye a little more 3D like hers is. To change it, I would have brought up the crease a little higher than I did. I copied her brows as much as possible. I started out with a liquid to draw my line. I made it as thick as I needed to with the liquid, and then I took a powder and pressed it in over top, just like I always say with my brows. I strongly advise using cream products only over creams and not once you've powdered your face. To start with here, I'm actually using white powder to redefine my nose and make my eyebrow pop. I really want my nose to look small both from the front and from the side, from the profile view. Now this is where I advise against using cream on top of powder. As you can see, I'm having an extremely hard time blending it out. I do get it blended eventually, but you should do this step before you powder your face. You notice I'm cutting out quite a bit of the side of my face, including part of my jawline, and that's because she has a lot narrower of a face than I do. And I actually took a picture and I lined it up with my picture so that my face was as long as hers was, and this is what I needed to cut out to create a similar face shape than she does. Do the same. Just look at a picture of her and compare it to your face and contour the difference. Same thing goes for a highlight, which I'm going to show in a second. Do your cream highlight products before you powder your face. For the cheeks, her cheeks come down very low, and they normally go right to the corner of her lip. Now, in this case, I kind of forgot that I was making my lip a little bit higher than it normally is. So I went through and did what I was doing, brought it to the corner of my lip, but I go back and change it and correct it with a concealer brush and a little concealer after. Just finishing with my hairline there. To highlight, just take a look at any of her pictures and figure out where the light's touching and highlight. So that's underneath the eyes, up the cheekbone, then it goes down from the cheekbone right to the upper lip. There's no contour there at all if you look at her pictures. There's no smile line at all. And then also her chin. There's nothing that sets back there at all, so I highlighted mine to bring that forward where it kind of cuts in right underneath my bottom lip. I apologize for not showing the lip line, but now is what I'm doing. I'm taking my brush and I'm making sure that line is as smooth as possible on the edge so that there's no deformities in it at all and that nothing's going to bleed out. I've added foundation and powder beforehand so that nothing will bleed anyways. And then I'm blending it in as much as possible. Once it's blended, I'm correcting the edges to make sure they're as smooth as possible with a little foundation on a brush, and then the excess I'm just putting in the edge of the lip. With a dark purple lipstick, I'm just outlining the edge and redefining that line, making it a perfect line the entire way around. And then I'm going to blend that in, and like I've done in previous videos, I'm going to take a white cream clown makeup and put that in the center of my lips and blend everything together. When doing Cher's liner, keep in mind that she has a very flat bottom of her eye on both eyes, and her eyes are closed set as opposed to being wide set. So I brought the line on the inside in a little bit. I lined my upper line, my lower waterline, my upper lash line, and the outside and inside of my lower lash line to make sure that I had a flat bottom eye line. Same old with lashes. Put your fake lashes on, let the glue dry, take your mascara, put a nice heavy coat of mascara on. And that's it. That's everything you have to do.
And that's it. You're done. I hope this was helpful to some of you, and I would love to see your video responses when you try to do it yourself. So I will talk to you all on my next video. Bye.